We should be good now.
What was wrong with it?
It was selected on a different link.
Oh, that sucks. So I do a quick recap.
Do a quick test on this.
Good to go.
Ugh.
That sucks.
That sucks. That's brutal.
Stream live.
Yep.
Okay. So quick recap. Sucks that we had no audio. Talking about our weekend at the Battle Hardened. I played Bravo.
Thank you, Sage.
Yeah, thank you, Sage. I played Bravo. Ended up going 6-2. Ended up placing 16th. It's like 140 people. Round 1, I played a Redline Dromai. That one's easier than Big Dragon with all the disruption effects. I ended up winning that one. Round 2, I played a Levia. I played Mo Bogsley on Levia. Decided to bring in all my defensive cards, play a defensive game against him. I thought I was going to lose like the entire time. He ended up getting me down to 8 while he was still at like 18. But I think he drew a hand where he couldn't turn off Blood Debt. He had like 20 Blood Debt, and he had to transform. I think if he chose to transform into Consumed, he would have banished way too many cards on the first turn, and then I probably would have fatigued him within the next couple of turns, because like he's banishing like 20 cards a turn. So he had to transform into Redeemed, and he hit himself for 10 doing that essentially. So I ended up playing as tanky as possible. I saved all of my armor for the moment he transformed. I ended up winning that one, but it was very close. Feeling good after round 2. Went into round 3, and I got paired against Mansan. He's playing Levia.
Fun.
His Levia list is way better geared to beat Bravo, and he has like a specific game plan into it. I got run over. He saw all 3 of his Blood Rushes. I think he paired every single Blood Rush with the Beast Within.
Ugh.
I didn't feel too bad losing to him because, like, again, he's like the Levia player. So I'm 2-1. Still feeling okay about the day. Like we can take a loss and try to win out. But round 4, I got paired into Alex, and Alex is one of our teammates. He's probably one of the best Bolton players.
Top 3 in the world, probably.
Top 3 in the world, probably. Yeah, he's
top
insane.
5, top 3 at least. Yeah.
It's a tough matchup. You really need to just like put your foot on the gas and not let up at all. But I had too many turns, or 2 turns actually, where I drew into those nothing blue hands, and I wasn't able to put on the pressure. If one of those hands was like a crippling crush or something, I probably could have swung the game my way, but that's just how it goes. He ended up, I think we ended the game with him at like 8 or less life.
Nice.
So I'm 2-2, not feeling very great. I knew that at this point I was probably out of top 8 contention just because my losses were way too early.
Way too early.
But I definitely wanted to still try to win as many as I could, go with like a positive win record. So round 5, I get paired into my 3rd Levia of the day. It was down at like table 30, so I wasn't feeling very good about like where I was, in the standings, because it's going to be like the top 60 players at that point.
Yeah.
And sure enough, my round 5 opponent was like pretty new. He made, some players. He was a really nice guy, but I think there were like 2 turns where he ended up taking blood debt damage through like nothing that I did. It was like he just played his turn and took blood debt.
Just dying.
Yeah. So I'm 3-2, feeling better, and again at this point my goal, I just want a winning record, and I feel like if I play well enough I can go 6-2. So like I really wanted to end the day 6-2.
Just gotta win 3
now? Win 3 more.
3 in a row.
Just 3 in a row.
Not a big deal.
So round 6, I get paired against a Bravo. We're playing the mirror.
Okay.
And we sit down next to each other. He tells me that he's playing Bravo. I let him know that I'm playing Bravo. And he tells me that I'm his 3rd Bravo opponent of the day, and that he is undefeated on the mirror.
Okay.
I ended up winning. I feel like I have a lot of experience in the Guardian Mirror. The Guardian Mirror, no matter what you're on, is like pretty similar. Like I played a ton of Oldham before, so like a lot of that information.
You did well in the Oldham mirrors. Like I remember watching a lot of your Oldham mirrors.
A lot of that transfers over.
Yeah.
My opponent blocked with his armor very early, and I feel like you really need to save the armor
For tempo
pivot
turn, right?
turns. Yeah. So like you have two really, depending on your deck list, you have like two major pivot turns. It's the one where you're gonna throw all your armor and everything, because you're blocking, 7 plus a card. Like you can cover up 10 damage on something dominated. Your other really big one is your pulverized turn. So I set up my pivot turns like really far in advance through just like choosing not to block with armor unless you really need to, which you almost never need to. So I got my pivot turns off when I needed to, and I ended up winning that one.
Okay.
So what does that put me? 4-2 after round 6.
4-2.
So just 2 more.
Just 2 more.
Feeling pretty good. Round 7, I get paired against Adam Cook from the Madison area.
Okay.
He's a Viserai player.
So one of my...
He's a pretty good one.
Pretty good Vis players. One of my Vis brain cells.
I thought I was going to lose this matchup like the whole time.
Yeah.
He just kept on drawing the hands that were like something insane plus Rosetta. And push. He had like multiple Rattlebones turns where he brought back Swarmings into like other things, and it was insane. There was a turn where I think I was at 19, and he had just like a medium turn, and I was looking at my hand and I was like, I can take like the 10 damage that he's presenting at me and try to set up some sort of pivot. I think it was three blues, a Starstruck, and I had a crippling in Arsenal. Okay. So in my head, I'm thinking if I take this damage, I can send the crippling dominated, disrupt his turn, put the Starstruck in, and then hopefully draw into more blues, and then do another disruption thing. So I took a pretty risky line, and I dropped really low, but it ended up paying off. Because from there, it was just disruption after disruption, and I ended up winning that one, but it wasn't looking good for quite a while. So I am now 5-2.
Just gotta win one more.
Gotta win one more, and I'm super happy. If I lose the last one, I'm still okay because I'm positive, but like I really wanted to go 6-2. It's a personal goal. So I ended up playing against another Bravo, second Bravo of the day, but he was Royal Bravo.
I see these rolling around lately.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's weird.
Super nice guy. I ended up winning, so I got my 6-2.
What does Royal Bravo do? Like,
they do like the Volda thing, where they put on the Earthlore Surge, and then you pop like a Potion of Luck, and you like draw 5 cards. And then I think he's also running Toma Fiendal and Mage Master Boots to like again be able to just do that. There was a turn where he got to dominate a Pulverize off of like the Pulverize and 2 cards.
Okay.
So this I think was actually the turning point in the game. It was your typical Guardian, like trading damage back and forth. He does that while I am sitting at my hand looking at 4 blues, and I have a Pulverize in Arsenal that I was going to come at him with next turn. I was hoping he was just going to send something, mopey like a Choke Slam that I was going to take. But he threw a Pulverize at me. And then he ended up drawing back up. He had 4 cards, no Arsenal at that point. Their armor sucks because they're running Mage Master Boots, which doesn't block, and they're running Crown, which doesn't block. So really, they only have the Crater Fist and the Earthlore Surge, and they don't want to block with Earthlore Surge too much. So he does that, dominated Pulverize, and I decide that I'm still just going to send my Pulverize because I can also dominate it, and it's going to hit, and it's going to make his next thing -4. So I do that, and he ends up taking damage, and like again, we're pretty close. And then I guess he drew into another Pulverize, and he was just like, I'm going to just do the same thing that you did. I'm going to send this Pulverize. His wasn't dominated, though, so I got to throw all of my armor and a 3-block and block the 10 damage that it was coming in for. And then from there, I just had all the tempo and ended up winning.
Yeah.
Nice. Super fun event. Min-Max, they always do an amazing job putting on events.
Amazing.
Really happy with my record. Again, I went 6-2 and ended at 16th.
It's not bad.
Alex, our teammate, he ended 13th.
Okay.
And then our other like higher up finishing was Ulrich. He was also 6-2. I think he ended like 19th.
Yeah. All within the 20s.
But yeah, 3 people on the team that went 6-2. It was not
really
too
good
bad.
showing. Really good showing.
Do you want to talk about your experience?
Let's
pick up some of this.
Pick this up and we'll start going into the Vis deck. Like we said earlier, I ended up going for Saturday and Sunday. I decided I really wanted to go Sunday. Mainly just to get more practice into some of the, what I consider in my mental head, the pro players, right? I mean, they are pro players. The Fangs, the Brody.
A lot of big names there.
A lot of big names there. So I ended up taking Viscerai. And I brought Viscerai, the Royal list that's kind of been hanging out lately. I've had a lot of luck lately with it. Yeah. Before Zach really made it quote unquote famous from his Pro Tour run, I was on it and I came off of the list because of Azalea hanging around.
But when you were on it, you were doing pretty good on it.
I was doing really good on it. The hard part was if I met up with an Azalea, I most of the times just absolutely auto lost.
I remember you trying to run things like Chains of Eminence.
Chains of Eminence
to stop their red and lucky turns.
And even at that time, like, it wasn't good enough to still play Royal through it. Like, I had to play very specific other stuff. So I ran 2 chess pieces. I ran the Diadic Carapace, brand new card. Ran 2 gloves, 2 heads, and then the standard boots. So the cool thing with the setup that we've got here is if I needed to play into a Bravo or a Levia or anything else that was really big, heavy hitters, I had a lot of armor block. Just 7 out of the gate to block something.
Yeah, you have the Guardian Fridge now.
Yes,
essentially.
yeah. Massive block.
It's the same thing. Like Bravo has the same headpiece,
2-1.
the same 2-1, the same 2-1, and the same 1.
Yep. Yeah. So like I can go into a match as a Guardian and swing as hard as a Guardian sometimes, and swing wider than a Guardian. And now I can block. I am fully on the Providence Grasp Carapace for the Bravo matchup, strictly because of a game you and I played actually recently, a couple weeks ago. And I had a turn that I knew I was able to do like 20 damage at you, and it was a cash-in turn, minimum 20 damage, right, through cash-in, and you swung a Spinal Crush, undominated, or I think it was dominated, and I was able to just 3 armor block it, and just absolutely clap back. That was the big push for that deck, or that game. And from there, like it works. So I kind of separated the deck a little bit because it's not as straightforward as a Bravo deck, just blues and reds and attacks. We've got a lot of non-attacks. We have to fill the void on certain specific things with the Viscerai level. So I'm gonna put the shard right there. So the goal of the deck is usually to be 50-50, right? 50 attacks, 50 non-attacks. Mainly because we run cards like, where did it go? Where did my hide it? Sonata. So cards like Sonata Cash-In, those are big push damage cards. So with Sonata, we want to be 50-50 as much as possible every matchup we go into if we're running Sonata. If we're not running Sonata, I tend to lay a little heavier into the non-attacks, just because like Read the Runes and some other cards go really strong into certain heroes. I'm finding a lot of luck with Read the Runes into like the Arachnes, the Zuris, the Bravos, because they have the disruption. If they're gonna swing a Spinal and I've got a good 2-card block and a Read the Runes and another like Swarming or Shrill, I just 2-card block what I have to, take some damage, and then play the Read the Runes. And now
Read and maybe Arsenal card.
Yeah, Arsenal cards.
Do something.
Still doing 3 damage on my turn, technically, right? But a lot of times what also happens is this provides damage for a turn later that I'm still swinging my normal damage that they have a hard time blocking and they leak out. So now I'm leaking out 3 more damage. So Read the Runes is a very hard card for me to cut from the deck. I've had a lot of success running that card. Other cards that are huge for me right now. So Amplify and Meet and Greet are kind of a flip-flop. If I'm playing into Dromai or Fast Decks, I want to play Meet and Greet because cash and turns I can get 2 Meet and Greets out off of 2 Meet and Greets and a Rosetta swing off of the blue, which is just absolutely great. Amplify is phenomenal into Ice decks, mainly because it's cost reducted. So play Raid the Ruins, Arsenal Amplify. Start my turn, play a Mordred or a Mauvern. They give me a Frostbite, Amplify is free.
Yeah.
I eat the Frostbite, and it's just gas. Some other big cards, obviously. I mean, it's Runeblades, so we've got, you know, the Rebels, the Mordreds, and all the standardized stuff. But Drawn to Dark Dimension is huge into Dromai. I have the Runechant Creation stuff with the Assaults. Tome of the Arknight has been phenomenal for me. For some reason, Sonatas only hit probably 25-30% of the times for me. Tomes hit like 80%. Yeah, played them into an Icelander on a very, very pivotal turn, which I'll get into. It hit 2 blue cards. Non-attack and attack blue card. He played a Blizzard right after that. I pitched 1 card and I was fine.
Nice.
And then played a Sonata, pitching 2 into it, and then getting another 2 blue cards. So
your list also changed between Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday
right?
and Sunday, yeah. So the big change was this card. So I tried testing out Hold the Line, which is a 0
for 2
for 3.
2.
Yep, 0 for 2 block defense reaction. If the opponent had drawn 2 cards that turn or more, it blocks for 5. I thought it was going to be phenomenal into Lexi. I found out very quickly that the matchup against Lexi is not as bad as it used to. A lot of my old games I would die with them having like 5 to 6 health left on the board, which is very tight, very close game for 2 decks that don't block very well. What I found now is Bullseye's pulled 10 damage off their 8 to 10 damage off their board. Now we're even. So now it's just hope you don't draw wrong.
Did any of them run AV into you?
No. One did, one didn't. One did, one didn't. I remember that actually now. Yep. So
I wonder how common that's going to be, because like that's also something where they kind of got a free
free AV
piece against you, whereas now that's a decision that they need to make.
It's usually a Toxic Tips, right? Or Toxic Tips.
Hornet Sting is the other one.
Or Hornet Sting, those 2.
Or what's the third one that I saw people?
Sorry,
play?
not Toxic Tips. Hornet Sting or there's something else. Yeah.
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs, yeah.
For the Bolton shots.
Yep. It works. I still play Shard. I love the card. It's just great. Opening hand, Mordred, Shard, Read the Runes feels amazing. Doesn't happen often, but it does.
Tell us about your Saturday.
Saturday went pretty good. I was pretty happy. Wasn't like outlandishly good, but wasn't horrible at the same time. So round 1 was into Lexi. Going up to this point, Lexi has always been a hard matchup. Like I said, usually I get them down to 5 to 10, and they just do this absolutely big blowout turn. I start the game. I go second. He goes first. He only loads an arrow, does nothing. My hand, I did 19 damage to him turn 1. 19 damage. Just blasted him in the... I'm sorry.
4-card end?
Sorry. 16. I got him down to 16. I did 24 damage.
Jeez.
24 damage. So we both kind of look at each other at that point and go, all right, this is a game. And I think at this point he thought that Lexi was just so strong that it didn't matter. So he got me down to 27 as a clapback. I blocked a couple cards, reset up, and just kept the pressure on. Blocked when I had to. Blocked the important things like infecting shots and stuff like that. I also played Dominion, Vexing, Ironweave, and Spellbounds, and I had an insane Ironweave turn where I was able to play, I think I had a red Mauve, red Amp, crack Ironweave, play Spellblade Assault, and then a Swarming or something. So it was really good. So start off the day great. I hate going to these events because round 1 is always just so important.
Make it or break it.
Yeah, a lot of these times it is. So I always stress out about it. Sitting down against Lexi right away, I'm like, oh my god. So then I go up round 2. Round 2 was against Arjun, who's a Chicago native.
Is he the Dash player?
No, yes, he is, but he was playing Icelander. He plays Dash in Icelander. I believe he plays Dash.
Didn't I play him in the top 8s of
I think so.
Nerd Rage or something?
Yeah, I think so. Really good player. He brings out Icelander. I feel pretty confident in Icelander. Unfortunately, I feel confident into Bowlander and the Spellander list if I know what they're on. It's like Ice Lexi versus Lightning Lexi back in the day, right? I have very specific Lightning Lexi. I bring in Sync Blows and Oasis just to help, and I go fast. Ice, I bring in the Read Runes and the Amplifies. I boarded against Ice Arcane Lexi.
Was he Bolander?
He was on Bolander.
You meant Arcane Icelander. You said Arcane Lexi.
I'm sorry, yeah, Icelander.
He
was on
Bolander.
I believe he was. He played a lot of attacks into me, and I was not prepared for
Was
it.
there any scars?
I think so. I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah, that's weird.
I wasn't boarded correctly. Also, he played every single turn that I played on a 3-card hand because he either Winter's Bited me or Cornet Peaked me. Every single turn. And the one turn he didn't, he Channel Lakes Blizzarded me on that turn. And I'm like, cool. I just can't do anything.
That's just a smart player.
It's very, very good player.
Cards
Yeah.
for this ride,
It's huge.
Yeah.
This playing on a 3-card hand is insane. Like, I mean, we do, but it's got to be the perfect Mauvern spell.
it's not a 24 damage turn.
Rosetta.
It's-
And
yeah.
guess what? It's not Rosetta anymore because now you're playing an ice card, and I'm blocked out of that. So,
Yeah.
it's a good game. Yeah.
So we lost that one?
We lost that one. So, 1-1 now. Feeling okay. Not great, but not terrible. Yeah, I think he was on Bolander. If he wasn't, it was just perfect gameplay.
Yeah,
for him.
Sage. I mean, and it's like you can't know that beforehand unless you know the person. And with Rhea winning in what was it, Cincinnati
Yeah,
with Arcane,
I boarded for it.
I would assume that most Icelanders are probably going to run her deck.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if he was or wasn't,
Yeah.
but yeah.
so what was round 3?
Round 3 was Lexi. Feel really good again. Again, just absolute gas out of the gate. I think I had a Mordred Read the Rune set up turn 0. He rolled the dice win. He won the dice roll. He's got to do his whole turn 2 setup. I did Mordred Read the Runes turn 0 setup, and then he didn't clap back hard. Yeah, did really well into him. Round 4, into a Bolton player. Nervous about this game just because of Alex. It's like
Put the fear of God in you.
Alex has put the fear of God in me with that Bolton deck, and like now that he's got power cards, it's ridiculous. So I went into it kind of like, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're just gonna gas out and hope to God we do it. I ended up winning the game with like 20 health on the board.
Okay.
He cracked his snaps on turn 0 for something, and like he did that, and I was like, all right, we should be okay. So felt good. Round 5 was into a Levia player. I'm pretty sure this Levia player top 8'd.
Pat Eggsy?
No, Jesse Kennan.
Oh, maybe.
I think he was the other Levia player. Super close game. Super close game. I think this was the game that he wore mine. Something weird happened no. I think it was a Warmongers, possibly. But there was a turn where I could have blocked with 2 cards and reset up, and I didn't, and it just didn't feel right. So I lost that one. So now I am...
Jesse Kennan?
Yeah.
Yep, he top-aided.
Yeah, so lost to him. Very good player. So currently I am 3-2. I'm at the point now. I know that I'm out of the top 8.
Yeah,
it's fine. We've been to so many of these that we can kind of read it on the wall. Now we both switch, like you did. Switch into I just want to be positive.
Yeah.
That's all I want to end my day on. 5-3 minimum. 5-3. I can lose 1, win the rest. Round
6 now?
6. Yanji Lee. I'm like, cool. He plays aggro decks. I play aggro decks. We played each other a couple times now.
Oh, Briar
He's on Briar, yeah. So we sit down, dice roll. He gets to play, and doesn't do anything crazy. Just kind of sets up, gets a lightning token on the board immediately, and I'm like, cool, no problem. Go to my turn. I do a Mauvern Shrill Rosetta, get him down a good chunk. I did damage to him 3 times the whole game.
Wow.
3 times. So he goes into his turn. Fawn. I'm like, cool. CMH. I'm like, awesome, we're doing it. We're just going all out. Exude, and I'm like, all right, well now I got to block 7. I'm sorry, 8. I blocked 8, I think it was. And neither of us were running any real defensive. I'm running Crown, I'm running Vexing, I'm running Ironweave, it's Creepers. Just go as fast as I can, because if I don't, he does it back to me. So he hits me with the Exude, I block it. He plays a Snatch, and I'm like, cool, Snatch for 7, it's gonna hit. So now he gets a double draw. He cracks, snaps, and plays another Snatch. I'm like, awesome. So now he created a Rune Champ, played the Snatch, gets an Arsenal card.
Draws 2 because of the Force? That's disgusting.
Yeah. So, and then now draws 2 at the end, and he gets to decide his Arsenal. So I'm down to like 21 at this point. I think that turn did. No cards in hand, no clap back. He plays another Fawn turn, and then the last turn that he had on the board was a double CMH turn, and I just conceded, and I'm like, yeah, I can't survive this. Like, there's nothing I can do. So that was rough. What am I?
Now we're 3-3.
Yeah. So now I'm 3-3, and I'm like, all right, need to win the next 2, right? Need to win the next 2. Next matchup is Dory. And we all know how I do against Dories.
You have a history with Dories.
Dories are a little brutal for me.
You beat the last one, though, didn't you?
Beat the last one. This is
Not-
no.
not-
Oh yeah.
In, what was it, ProQuest?
Nerd
RTN
Rage
season?
or something. Yeah.
You got your vengeance.
Got my vengeance on Dory.
How do we do today? Or Saturday?
Did really well. Ended the game with 11. I don't really remember that match too much. Yeah. So going to the last match. Got to win one more to be positive. Like, nothing would feel worse than being net 0.
If we lose, we're 4-4. Right?
Yeah. Sit down, no opponent. I'm like, well, I guess we're not going negative, but it's not how we wanted to do it. Didn't show up. And then Brandon, one of our friends from Madison, was sitting at the same table, didn't have an opponent. So the judge came by, hey, do you want to play somebody? I'm like, yeah, I would love to, but I'll take the free win too, like, especially playing against a friend, like, I don't want to, yeah. So we went 5-3?
Yeah, technically 5-3.
5-3. Played Brandon just for fun.
Yeah. He's on Droma, right?
No, he was on Katsu.
Oh, Brandon.
Brandon, yeah.
You did all over. Yeah.
No, yeah. He was on Katsu. Poor guy got absolutely steamrolled. What Yanji did to me, I did back to Brandon.
Nice.
So, very good day. Very good day.
So 5-3 on Saturday.
Yeah, 5-3 on Saturday. Very happy. Midday, I decided I want to come back Sunday. One, support MinMax, and MinMax is phenomenal. They've always been really good to us. Always helped us out on cars when we needed it, when we couldn't get it from Battle Brothers, and always giving us fair deals and fair trades. So, very nice. And I wanted to play against some higher level tier people, right? So, me and Bryce come back down Sunday morning and going through the list, and I'm like, I need to change something for Icelander because Icelander just doesn't feel fair. So we swapped the blue amplifies thanks to Chicago local Aaron, who me and him chatted for a while on Saturday night. So we start Saturday, and first round is a Bravo. Did very well. Set up, had a couple really good turns where, like, I remember the big turning point was he had a turn where he didn't have much disruption, and I played like a red mauve Spellblade Assault and ended the turn on the Read Runes because I could tell he was holding cards back, so he was wanting to do something to me. So I wanted to set up and not push too much damage. And be ready for the next turn. So I was able to set a turn up and just go past his defenses. I did that like 2 turns, or like 2 separate times, and that's usually what wins those games. So got there, survived pretty well. Next matchup is Arachne. Arachne's pretty easy.
Arachne is an interesting one.
It's not like a free auto win, but it's not. It's like Dromai. It's like, if I play it correctly, I should be able to win this. No issue, right? Like, no issue at all. Start the matchup. And it's a Chicago local, I believe. Lucas Barding.
recognize the name?
You would recognize the face. Very friendly guy. So we start playing. We're going through it. Get to like turn 2 or 3, and he pitches a regicide. And me, forgetting how Arachne works, forgets that regicide is a card. I played Crown of Dominion Royal into him.
Oh my god.
So like he pitches it and just kind of like looks up at me as he's pitching it, and I kind of look down at it, and I'm like, "Can I read that?" And he's like, "Yeah, you can." And I'm like, and it was like that moment of him realizing that like I forgot, and he's like, "Cool, like we're gonna get it now."
Please tell me he regicided you.
He did not. He did not. So you can only have one in the deck. So like it took a while. We didn't get back to second cycle. 2 turns later, I get a cash and turn, and I'm like, awesome. Yeah, he was at top tables all Saturday.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think he got very close to top 8ing. He did very well.
Crazy.
So cash and turn. Set up a good turn. He didn't disrupt me too much. I play my cash in. I draw a cash in and a blue. I'm like, cool, this is really bad. I have like 12 damage in hand currently from this. Play the Sonata that I had in hand, I think, and then cashed in again because I had just too much pitch and needed. So play 1 cash in, Sonata, got another blue, pitch the 2 blues, play the cash in to draw 2 more cards.
Played the hard way, paying for it.
Yeah, paying 4, right? Draw another cash in. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. I did a total of 10 damage to him on my cash and turn.
That's
It's just not good.
bad luck.
Not good.
Yeah.
It's okay if it's later in the game when I force blocks out and I get him down like 2 or 3 because then I can play very specifically. But at 30, 36, 32 down to 22, it's not the right time to have that happen.
Yeah.
So back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is the game I was sitting next to Levi too, and Levi was kind of like watching our game a little bit as well. Levi and I joked a lot during when we were out there, so we had fun. My first Sonata that I played, all attacks. Chris Kern Sonata turn, let's go. Second Sonata I played, all non-attacks. I'm like, come on.
I hate that card.
Third one I play, Rideable Swarming Shard. I'm like, the deck's just trolling me now because it's a perfect hit, 1-1, and like Levi and I are joking about that for the rest of the day. But we ended up losing, got very close in the end, and Spider's Bite just won it out for him.
So we're 1-1 now?
We are 1-1. Yep.
Beta
correct.
Bravo lost.
Beta Bravo lost direct.
How many rounds was day 2?
7. Round 3, Prism. I've been talking about this matchup for a while now. In my head, it's free. It's just absolutely free because of the way rune chants work and everything. We start playing.
Yeah, they take 1 rune chant and
Kills a ward.
kills a ward.
Yeah, kills 4 health.
They have a flipped angel.
It's 4 health.
Yeah.
It's free. I'm cleaning boards with my rune chant stuff, and it's just free. It's in my head it was free. Played the Prism. Not as free as I thought it would be.
Really?
I ended the game with 6 health on the board.
Okay, but you still won?
I won.
Okay.
I won. I was supposed to lose. The opponent was a very, very cool guy. Interaction. I haven't played against a lot of Prisms yet at this point. Just haven't had time to like practice that. So, Swarming Gloomveil coming in with a rune chant, right?
Okay.
If he has a angel on the board, and I target that angel
With the swarming?
with the swarming, and he lets the rune chant hit the angel, swarming doesn't have a target now.
Oh, sure. So the angel pops, the ward prevents the rune chant, and then now the combat chain closes because the swarming's not attacking
Yep.
anything. So go again doesn't resolve.
Golga doesn't resolve.
So I'm assuming you did that.
I did that.
Okay.
Did that, and he's like, "Yep, all right." Turn ends, and I'm like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, you." I'm like, "No, I thought that was the other way. Like I couldn't." Anyways, go back and forth. Judge comes over just so that I get the full explanation. I should have looked into this beforehand.
Sure.
I didn't expect the Prism
I mean,
to be
it's
there. So
It's like Spectra. Like
Yeah, it's
weird
so
rules.
weird.
Yeah.
never will happen again. So he ends up. Yep, exactly. It's very interesting. So I end up talking with the judge, going back and forth. The opponent's like, well, We're on the bottom table. It doesn't matter. If you want to take it back, it's a learning experience. I'm like, well, I'm 1-1 at this point. He's like, oh, I'm 0-2. He's like, yeah, this win's yours automatically. Like, I'm going to concede no matter what. I'm like, you don't have to do that. Not what I'm asking. Would you mind me just taking that one play back because now I understand? He's like, yeah. He's like, yesterday, if it was yesterday at a battle hard, no. But it's a PTI. It doesn't matter.
Fair.
Yeah.
Like
very
70
cool guy.
people there,
Yeah,
right?
yes. 70 people. 63, I think it was.
Okay.
3 people over going from 6 rounds to 7 people.
Got it.
So let me take it back. Very friendly. Heralds are a bitch to deal with.
Yeah, I guess.
6 and 6, so you're taking 12 damage possibly, or minimum 6 damage per turn.
Yeah.
Like minimum. It's brutal.
So
round 4.
2-1 now.
2-1. Round 4, play a Lucas Oswald. I think he's a bigger name in the higher tier circuits.
Is that the younger kid?
Young kid.
He was on Levia Saturday, right?
Yep. He hangs out with like the Yanjis and the Runaways and all them, Brody and everything. So we start playing, and one of his friends is like standing behind him watching the whole game. Very weird game. So I know how to play against Icelander up until this point.
He was on Icelander.
He was on Icelander. Lost one. Playing this now.
Yeah, you came prepared.
Came prepared. So I was hoping, right? And we start the game up, and I have a turn where I just like play Read the Runes, and then another turn where I'm like Mordred Read the Runes, and ABing. I brought the Carapace and the Vexing in. AB3ing a lot of stuff. Just, I mean, like, first time he hit me was 2 damage, then 2 damage, then 4 damage, then 1 damage, then 3 damage, then 2 damage. Like, just blocking a lot of his stuff. I ended up creating 13 rune chants to start the game. Almost like our Oldham matches, right?
Yeah.
Like, did a little tempo early, and then swapped into this, like, aggro. Build rune chants, and then go aggro.
Big pivot turn off of like a. I guess you're not running Ninth Blade. So
No.
Amplify, I guess.
Yeah. The turn was so I had 13 rune chants on the board. I go play Modern Skies. Play Red Modern Skies. And he looks up at me and goes, cool. Ice Eternal, pitching 6 into it, fusing it, and I'm like,
so
okay.
It's gonna make 3 rune chants.
Three frostbites.
Right,
Guessing he thinks it's just gonna end my turn. I think he forgot about Amplify and Rune Flash, so I play a Rune Flash in response. Eats up all the frostbites, goes through it. I get him down from 36 to 18 that turn.
Yeah, so the way that it works is it's increases then decreases.
Yep.
So if you get 3 frostbites, Rune Flash is gonna cost 3, right?
Yeah.
So Rune Flash costs 6, and then it gets reduced by all of your rune chants. So if you have 13, it still stays.
It's still negative.
0.
It's -7.
Yeah.
It's great.
You get resources. You don't actually get resources.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't. That'd be, oh my god. Viscerai. Scalata. Give me back. But yeah, it's super strong into ice. So got him down to 18. I'm at like 25 now at this point. 23, I think. So now I feel confident. I start putting the pressure on. I'm able to come through and get the win.
Oh, apparently Sage says that he's 16 worlds as Oldham.
Okay, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Very smart player. New to Icelander, learning it. He played Pajamas into me, and all of his friends told him not to. They play Tunic now into us.
I feel like Pajamas is a good play against Viscerai.
Not the new way of Viscerai players, because now we turtle. We play Read the Runes instead, and we wait to go off because like they have 36 health. Yeah,
fair.
and we have AB3. So, what am I?
So we win.
4. Yep. 2-1.
4 more
We're
rounds.
on that one. 3 more rounds.
4.
That was round 4.
Oh, that was round 4. So you're 3-1.
3-1. 3-1. 3-1. 3 more rounds. Next game. So at this point, I played one semi-professional player. I'm happy. Next round, Ethan Vansing.
Oh, God.
So I'm like, oh my god, Levia player, knows how to play the deck.
Have you had much practice into this matchup?
No. I've got friends that play Levias, so I know how the matchup goes, and it's just, I have to gas out.
Okay.
So I play my full-on aggro deck. Full-on aggro. No sync blows, no reads, nothing. I play the Crowned Minion, Quill Hand, Ironweave, Creepers.
All the gas?
Just all the gas. Draw my opening hand. Mordred Rebel turn. Out of the gate. Just turn 1. I'm like, alright, cool. So we do that. I think it was Mordred Swarming Rebel Rosetta immediately pushes this man to assault mode, and like saw him trigger something in his head, and he just immediately is sad. Was not an enjoyable game of Flesh and Blood, unfortunately, because it was just, I could tell he didn't enjoy it, which internally made me not enjoy it. So ended up winning that game very quick. Yeah, with a lot of life. So 4-1. 4-1. Let's go. Let's
win
go.
2 more. You're probably
win 2 more.
Right?
I'm on table 4 or no, I was table 3 for that game.
Wow.
So I'm up there, you know, Fang, Brody, everybody, Levi next to me. I'm like, all right, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to stay. Next game, Dromai.
I feel like you're decent into Dromai.
Very good into Dromai, right? Like I haven't dropped a lot of games. It's Michael Fang though.
Oh.
So we've got a game in front of us. It's a tight game. Super close. I played my cash-in build because, like, at that point, it's a win more setup than a win less. So I play cash-in, and I play Iron Weave, and I play Grasp. So no AB, which is fine. Like, I just have to beat him before he beats me. He's playing Redline, which is harder for my deck to beat because I don't have dragons to target with like my mobs and my meet and greets, so they're not giving more damage for free. Because Mauvern Skies meet and greets, if they hit anything, they create more win chance. So usually like Mauvern into Spellblade Assault into a mirror guy. Yeah, I'm losing 4 damage here, but I'm creating 3 on the back end plus playing the card, so 4 anyways. So now I'm just clearing dragons for free, basically. We're even for most of the game, and then I draw into a amazing hand. Tome of the Arknight, all 3 red amps. Great, right? Not bad. It's a popper, not terrible. So he swings a dragon. He swings an Ashwing first. I pop the Ashwing, and then I played one of the amps out. Or I'm sorry, no. He didn't swing an Ashwing. He swung a CNC while I had a Mordred in Arsenal. So I need to protect the Mordred. I've already used 1 of them or 2 of them at this point, so I need to protect it. So 2 block the CNC, play the Amplify. Not great. And he just absolutely swung back with like 20 damage the next turn.
Was he playing like the Empress build, or was it more
red line, super aggro, very fast. Didn't build a lot of dragons until the end.
Sure.
Very good player, so he knew what he was doing. Very tight game. I think it like 1-3 at the end. Very close game.
Very close. Yeah.
Very close. He had no AB. He forgot to bring AB into me.
Wow.
So like, very close game. Was close.
Yeah, 3 more rune chance.
Yeah, right? It's just dead. It's just dead. Unfortunately, I had no AB either, and that's what ended up killing me as Library Wall. Yeah. So
4-2
4 and 2 now. Going to my
probably out of top 8.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm out of top 8 now. Second to last match was again. Or I'm sorry. That was 6. So 4 and 2. Yep. Last match. Playing Dash on stream. Cool. I get to play on stream finally. Like, get to have fun with that. Dash, not an auto loss, not an auto win. Just good 50-50 as fast as you can match. I have a very good game plan into her. I play more of my defensive stuff, so I play Dominion. I think I played Iron Weave and Creepers and Grasp into her. Just to have a little bit of block, but not a lot. But still be able to go fast as I can. Played the cash and build. I think we played like 12 turn cycles, 10 to 12 turn cycles. Early on, I like to block out their big pounder turns and try to at least block one of their big attacks and then swing back or build an enchant and kind of wait until they're done because they tend to run out of aggro very fast. And he was banishing all of his red attacks.
Did he start Pounder?
Yeah, started Pounder. So he started Pounder and he started banishing like red. High Octane, Max V, so like just getting all of his gas out of the deck quick. Unfortunately, he saw all 3 Sparks of Geniuses in those 8 to 10 turn cycles.
I watched that one. He was getting Teflo cores, right?
Yep.
That did a lot of work.
Did a lot of work because what he can do now is block 2 cards and still swing 2 cards back at me, where I can't do that as well. So we do that. I end up not drawing a single cash in the whole game.
I remember that, which that turns the matchup on its head.
And realistically, that matchup is not a close matchup in that matter. And I lose the game. He has 12 health. I have 0, which is very close. That's a cash in turn.
You needed one good explosive
One
turn.
good explosive. I also had a turn where I was going back and forth on playing a Sonata, because if I had a blue, that would have been my cash in turn, where I had I think it was a Mordred Spellblade Assault, and I was missing 1 resource to Creepers in to get my go again, to go a little bit wider, and it just didn't work out. So ended up
4-3.
4-3.
Still a winning record.
Still not bad. Didn't finish out the way I wanted to, going 4-1.
Yeah.
But I was very happy with the performance, especially on Fist. This is still interesting deck to be playing right now. So
yeah, it was a fun weekend.
Very good weekend.
I'm excited for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee's going to be a blast. I am actually going to be going to Atlanta. Battle Brothers, or not Battle Brothers, sorry, Min-Max is hosting Atlanta one as well. So I'm going to go out there and try to have some fun out there too. So
it's a trek.
It's a trek. Flights are pretty cheap.
Yeah. Well, let's play some Blitz games.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of
the map turned.
There we go.
It's I think its camera itself is falling just a little bit.
That's good for now, though.
Yeah. Whoa.
So we have 4 Blitz decks to play. Skirmish season starts this weekend. I have Lexi and I have a Dash deck. You have...
I have my chain that I normally play. Let's be honest, I'm probably going to play it because I'm not a big Blitz player anyway. So it's a deck that I know.
Well, the big change this time around is we have sideboards. We get to bring in actual cards. So it's kind of what we're going to be testing tonight. You get to build decks a little bit differently. Really, I think most lists are probably going to have somewhere between 2 and 4 cards that they can maybe swap around. And I think everyone is thinking the big thing is going to be Oasis, right? You get a sideboard Oasis Respites for the Kano matchup. So we'll see how it goes. Lexi, I feel like doesn't get as many because you want to be running your bow and you want to be running your quiver. You have 4 slots there, so already 6 slots are taken up on just equipment. 6 of your 12, essentially. I think you probably need Shock Charmers for the Kano matchup. And then I also have a Quiver of Abyssal Depths in my board for potential Yogi Fatigue decks. So now this is 8 cards. I'm also running a Remembrance, so that's 9 cards. So really you get 3 slots to work with.
Yeah.
For me, that's going to be 2 Arctic Incarcerations for the aggro matchup. I don't think they're going to come in against you. These are probably coming against Chain. And then, I have a 41 card deck, which I can run it at 41, or I can cut something. I'll probably end up cutting I don't know, maybe an Amulet of Ice.
Fair.
But yeah, that's the cool thing is I get to run an aggressive Lexi list, and then if I play an aggro deck, I get to bring these in. If I play a fatigue deck, I have the Quiver of Abyssal Depths and the Remembrance.
Okay.
So lots of new tools.
Interesting.
I like it because before you kind of just had to build your one deck and hope that it was good into everything.
Yeah.
This gives you wiggle room.
Yep.
Which
I'm excited.
I like a lot.
I like the idea. I'm fighting the whole thought process because my chain deck, I enjoyed having all the equipment because that was my adjustments.
But you still can.
You can, yeah, and you can still run the same deck.
It's just a decision now. Do you need all of that, or do you make sacrifices?
So he's playing Lexi. I have always loved Prism. I never got to explore it because I just didn't understand it fully. So I decided to print and proxy a full Prism deck.
Okay.
Because I feel like you can't play Prism unless it's all EA stuff, right? So we have some gold foils. We're ready.
Oh, God.
We're ready. We guess what? We went out and we got all the marbles. So all the cards.
Is this cold foil?
It is cold foil.
Nice.
As you can tell, the promo.
Yeah.
So we've got the $1,200 Arclight Sentinels that are going on right
Looks
now.
just like the regular one.
Just like it, right? We got the full arts. We got the full arts. Yeah. So I was thinking about building it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have fun with this deck, and this is a deck that I just wanted to mess around with anyways. So it's fun.
This will be interesting. So new Prism with old Luminaris.
Yes.
Seems nuts.
It's pretty insane. This is going to be a deck that doesn't like just come to somebody very quickly because there's a lot of new intricacies.
Yeah, seems like you really get like the best of both worlds. Are you running? What's your glove piece?
So
Are you running that Waves card? The Waves of Reality?
So we are going to play Luminaris. Into you, we're going to play the Imperium Rapture, and then we are going to get Spectrals. We are going to play Wave of Reality
Okay.
and Halo Illumination. You don't have a lot of poppers.
I don't think I have any poppers.
You probably don't have any poppers, but I don't know that.
Sure.
So we know that we can get away with playing Wave of Reality and just getting a Spectral Shield and getting like a Soraya out early or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I'm
be
excited
fun.
to try this out.
Yeah. I think I remember taking Alexi list to what was the Team Blitz event in Indy like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So I brought Alexi list and I remember doing really well with it. The only person that I couldn't beat were the Kasai's because of
Yep.
all the armor. But back then, Lexi had less tools than she has now.
Isn't that the time I played the
You and Owen 13.
0-30? Yeah.
Yeah.
Played Kano.
Yes.
Yeah, that was great.
So Lexi has way more stronger arrows now. She has the codexes. And I think that in Blitz, like, I mean, it's just like CC, right? You could have, like, some of the most explosive turns, and with the smaller life totals, even. 2. Yeah, I think she has a lot of potential. What do I want to do now?
I think Lexi always wants to go second.
I think so. And maybe just hope to load an arrow, block 2 cards.
Right?
Problem is, you're going to have new Luminaris. So you could potentially go like Herald, which would be disgusting.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try. We're probably going to play a few games. I'm going to try going second, and we're going to see how bad it is.
Good news. No heralds.
That's perfect.
We're not having a herald. So
You're already dead then, because this hand's nuts.
he's got a bad hand. Alright, we got a puppy in between us. So we're just gonna play a Genesis.
Okay.
Pitching 5. And we've got yellow. I'm gonna swing at you for 1.
Yeah, Luminaris does do that, huh?
Yep. Pretty good.
I can block for 1.
Cool. Well, we're just gonna pass turn.
Wait. I have effects. I'm going to activate Voltaire.
Yeah.
Pitching a Bolton shot. I'm going to put in a Falcon Wing. And then with my 1 extra resource, I'm going to activate Voltaire. And I'm going to put in a Drill Shot.
Cool.
And we're going to draw 4. I told you this hand was nuts. Okay. Let's start by ticking up Tunic. Oh, you know what? We should start our round timer. Make sure we don't go to turns. And also, you...
I have 16 life.
Oh, wrong button. You were at 16, good sir.
Is that closer to you?
It's good right there. Okay. So, let's go ahead and start our turn by coming in with a Falcon Wing for 3. Go again.
Prism's such an interesting hero. There's so many thought process points. You got a drill shot coming in also. That we really have to be worried about. We are going to respond by playing a good old ALS.
Oh, that's
Pitching
disgusting.
6. So ALS reads that your next attack has to target it.
Yeah.
And it has Spectra. So I'm protecting my Genesis as well as ending your turn.
Well,
We'll take 3.
maybe.
Yeah, we'll take 3.
Alright, so we're putting you to 13.
Yep.
I'm going to close the combat chain.
Yep.
I'm going to play a winner's bite. Discard a card to pay 1.
Cool. Regular 1. It's rough.
Let's go ahead and activate Voltaire, pitching a blue Bolton shot.
Yeah.
We're going to load a Heat Seeker.
Yep.
We'll shoot the ALS, and then I'm going to Arsenal, and I will pass back to you. What would you like to do on your turn?
Ping for 1?
I will take 1.
Okay. Draw a pass.
Alright, take a tunic. Take a look at our hand. Seems really good. I'm going to start the turn by activating Lexi.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip up a winner's bite. I'll give you a frostbite.
We might have a response to that
Okay.
before the frostbite comes through. We're good.
Okay, so frostbite.
Yep.
I'm going to play winner's bite.
Yep.
Let's make you discard a card and pay 1.
We'll pay 1.
Okay. I will play a premeditate
Yep.
for +3. My tokens are one of these.
Which ones do you need?
boxes.
Right, this?
No, for like the ponders and stuff. Where did the Lexi box go?
Oh, I gotta put me on the inside.
Was it in this one?
Yes.
Maybe. No. That's
Where
fine.
were they were somewhere.
I'm then going to pitch a Codex of Frailty, floating 1. I'm going to load this Chilling Ice Vein with Go Again,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my last resource to play a 3 of a kind.
Okay. Doing quite a lot of things over there.
Trying. We will shoot the Chilling Ice Vein. This is coming in for 6. On hit, I get a ponder. It's going
Fuse
into
or no
use.
fuse?
No fuse. Just damage.
Oh, we had a wave pop last turn. That pops.
Oh, sure.
Put me up 1 health. And then this is going to be sitting there this turn. Thank you, Sage. I suck at Prism.
Judge.
Judge. So coming in for a total of 6. We're gonna go with no block here.
No reactions.
Okay.
Taking 6.
Taking 5.
Taking 5. Look at you remembering your cards. Let's activate Voltaire. This is my second activation.
Yeah.
Bolt and shot, choosing +1. Coming in for 5. I have a ponder here.
We'll block 5.
5. And then we will attack with the Heat Seeker, coming in for 5.
We'll take that 5.
Reactions.
Yep.
I'm gonna snap it.
Okay.
Putting you down to 4.
Yeah. Hey, Brad.
I'm
It's
gonna
not great.
activate the Bullseye Brazers.
Not feeling good.
And put in an Endless Arrow and come in for 5.
Well, that sucks. We will block for 4.
Okay, take 1.
Yep.
Trigger the Endless Arrow, goes back to hand. Then I have a few effects. So Ponder's going to break,
Yep.
and then Heat Seeker is going to put a card face up, and then I can Arsenal a card. I popped my snaps though, so neither of these really want to be an Arsenal right now.
What do you mean you just crown? Oh, what? Crown what? Spell Void.
So I'm not going to Arsenal a second card. I'm just going to draw 2, because
Yeah.
I don't have a way to capitalize on that.
Sounds good. Pass it right back to you. Doesn't feel so great.
This feels amazing. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I bet it does.
Yeah. Take a...
Oh, I'm sorry. Ping you for 1.
Take
Can't. I have a frostbite. I'm
Oh,
joking
you're
with you.
Still at 19.
Yeah, we should just,
So let's activate Voltaire, loading a drill shot with go again, and shoot.
block 5.
Okay,
It's coming for 5? 4.
come in for 4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay. Activate Voltaire, Endless Arrow with go again. Come in for 4. Are you bad at the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's, yeah, you win.
Okay.
You win. Let's try this again. There's a couple things about this deck that I'm learning. Prism's hard. Leave me alone, Sage. Prism's hard. Watch me struggle.
This felt good. It's Lexi, like, it's CC Lexi in Blitz. It's dumb.
I know what you mean now, Sage. Now that you say that, because I don't have 4 extra health.
Still not great.
Blocks one of your arrows.
It does, but like then you're at 7.
Yeah.
I was still attacking. Still had an infecting shot coming behind it. Like, you starting at 16 is kind of rough.
I think if you have the right setup, it might be okay. I think I forced that ALS.
It also just kind of punished you that I had the winner's bite to rip
Yeah.
the last card.
Yeah.
Like, alright. I'll give you the choice on if
You go
wanna
first this time.
I go first?
Yeah.
Damn it. So we'll start by taking a Tunic. Let's reset life totals. And reset the timer. slightly awkward hand. Activate Voltaire. Endless Arrow for go again. Shoot.
Block 4.
We'll activate Voltaire, putting in a Bolton shot. And then I'm going to Arsenal.
Before you're done. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. We're gonna play a Herald of Erudition.
That's a good card.
Dominate. Has Phantasm. Hits, I draw 2 cards.
I'll block for 3.
Reactions?
No reactions.
If it hits, put in your soul, and draw 2. Whenever Herald with its name puts in soul, during the action phase, you may search your deck. If I draw the 2 first,
You would.
draw, and then I can grab a Figment. I need to figure out which one I want to use.
I mean, I feel like Protection is probably the best one.
Protection or... So I'm going between Protection and... Nice, I like that Sage. Or Erudition. So Ponder token, depending on if I can use my hand.
I don't think it is a different trigger, Sage, because it says if Herald of Erudition hits, put it into your soul and draw 2 cards. So you have to resolve that whole line first. You put it into the soul and draw 2. And then now that it's in your soul, Prism would trigger, letting you grab a Figment.
So I can use my whole hand, I think. So we are going to grab an Erudition.
And this one is...
Create a Ponder token.
Create a Ponder token.
You want to grab the Azalea deck?
Yeah.
It's right there. It's got all the tokens. I thought I had tokens too, but I guess not. Yeah, I don't know where the ones went from the actual Lexi deck went, to be honest with you. So we got a Ponder token. Go ahead and cut. So, cool thing with Luminaris Prism Advent is that she can do some absolutely naughty things. Just insane, right?
Yeah.
Getting go again off stuff. So Ponder token I'm going to put right there so I remember we have our soul right there. We got 2. We paid the 2. We're good. We are then going to... And I'm going to play a Herald of Tenacity. When hits, puts in soul, dominate, phantasm.
Coming in for 5.
Coming in for 5.
I have a good amount of life to work with. I'm just gonna not block.
Okay, no reactions. Hits, goes into soul. We're gonna activate our.
Do you get another trigger on Prism, or is it a once per turn?
Whatever card with his name. Yes, you do.
That's gross.
So we're gonna grab another one.
So Tenacity is not terrible. Tenacity used to be the worst one.
Yeah.
Now I think you get protection.
I don't think you do.
I mean, I think you're wrong, but
I think. Yeah, I think you do. Ravages. Ravages deals an extra damage for free. Protection protects me for a turn. So we grab protection. Gonna get a spectral shield. And now we're gonna do some really fun things. So I'm gonna let you cut that. We're gonna bring protection out. We get a spectral shield, and we're doing Magic the Gathering level permanents. We're also gonna activate Rapture, since I have. If a card with Herald in its name has been put in your hero's soul during your turn, first hero ability you activate that turn costs 2 less to activate.
okay.
So we're going to activate Prism as well, turning Erudition into an actual angel.
And what does this one do?
This one does, once per turn action, cost 2, attack. When Soraya attacks, you may banish a card from your soul. If you do, draw 2 cards.
Okay.
So with my go again, Luminaris, illusionist auras you control.
It's not illusionist.
It's not an aura. It's okay. We still have some stuff to do. Herald of Protection. Pitching 2. When it hits, put in your soul and create another Spectral Shield.
So you're ending your turn here, essentially.
Well, this still has go again.
Right, but the only thing you'd be able to attack with after this is going to be the Spectral Shield.
This has go again, by the way. This is an illusionist attack still, right?
No, they're
No, it's
light,
an aura. Okay.
They're light angels.
Yeah.
But also you don't have the pitch to
Yeah.
swing.
You know what? I think I do this instead.
I think you were right. I think you swing the...
Think so?
Yeah. Otherwise, you're going to draw 2 cards and have 4 cards in hand. I guess maybe you can play a Genesis after that?
I just don't have... Okay. Or any other aura
No,
that I
because you
draw.
have to pitch the Genesis to do this. Yeah, I think
So
this is
protection's
correct.
for 7.
That's gross. What is my turn going to look
I
like?
forgot angels don't have go again.
I could potentially spare this card. I think I'm going to take 7.
Sounds good. It's gonna go into soul. Create an extra spectral shield.
Are you going to trigger Prism?
I think I need to, but we will just to do it.
This is kind of gross.
When it goes off, it goes off. We'll grab Ravages. Deals
Okay.
1 arcane to you.
Take 1. You did 15 damage to me that turn.
And now I have 20 life. Technically.
More than
22.
that.
22. Yeah, you really don't want to draw figments, that's true. We're learning this. Comes in the field.
Okay. I finally get a turn. I'm going to take a Tunic. I'm going to activate Lexi, flipping up this Blizzard Bolt.
Okay.
I'm going to play a 3 of a kind.
In response.
Okay. Okay.
Be brutal, wouldn't it?
Let's go ahead and shoot this Blizzard Bolt. Hang one. Coming at you.
Coming in for 5.
Coming in for 5.
We'll let the angel eat it
Okay.
and wave reality. So we'll create another spectral shield.
I'll snap it.
Yep.
Oh, wait. I didn't need a pitch. There's 1 for the 3 of a kind one here.
Yep.
So we'll use the last pitch. Activate Voltaire. Let's go ahead and put in a drill shot, choosing go again. Attack.
Oh, shoot.
What'd you forget? That's not how that works.
Do you want me to put one of these in my arsenal?
I mean, to me it seems like a missed trigger, but...
That's fair. That's fair. Too much on this deck.
That's on you.
There's so much going on, Rob.
Attacking you for 4 go again.
For 4, you're gonna get that. Oh, I hate that. But we have a plan of what we want to do. 4.
Taking 1.
Taking 1.
Oh, wrong direction. 15. Finally did a point of damage to you. Footsteps, please. And then we will go ahead and activate Voltaire, putting in a Remorseless, choosing +1. Attack you for 6.
We'll go ahead and no block that.
Take 6?
Yep.
And then I will Arsenal.
Sounds good.
Draw back up.
I start with Herald of Erudition.
Okay.
Coming in for 5, dominate. If it hits, draw 2.
Well, I'm at 5. Block for 3.
Drawing 2 cards.
I mean, I can't. Do anything
Yeah,
else?
you got New Horizons there.
Take 2.
Okay. Draw 2. Goes in Soul. Figment comes out. We're gonna grab Tenacity. Next attack this turn gains Dominate.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This deck has legs. It's just, if it has to start blocking, I think it loses very quick.
Yeah.
I think you have to give New Horizons there.
Maybe.
But we're having fun with these decks right now. This is just us seeing how they match up. So next card gains Dominate. And we will play the War Tune Herald like we were planning on playing anyways.
Block for 5. 6 technically. Still take 1. You have 2 cards left in hand. And you still have a pitch floating to be able to attack with an angel. Yeah, I'm gonna let you have this one.
Tenacity. Oh. Yeah, we had another War Tune Herald coming in as well. So
It's unfortunate. I had double Rain Razor's turn coming up. It would have been gross.
this deck is interesting. It's very interesting. A good player. I mean, like, I don't have much time on Prism, so like everything is like on the fly learning. So
Should we do one more of these ones?
yeah, I just need to run to these rest real quick.
Alright, I guess we will just take a quick break then.
Yeah.
Be back in like...
You know what,
2 or 3?
let's play one more with this. Take a break,
Alright.
switch decks. There?
Seems like a better place to stop.
Yeah. Feels smoother. It's a very interesting deck though. I like it. Might have to build this.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
I mean, it's not that bad.
No.
Like,
I mean, it can be.
I mean, it can be, but...
But, like, realistically, it's not that bad.
Are you playing all of the Figments, or just the good ones?
Just 6 of them.
Okay.
Missing 2 of them, so... the other reason why I didn't actually build the deck itself is because all my Monarch Walk is here. So, I tried finding, like, random boxes to go through, and I just could not find what I was looking for. Where do you want to go?
I think I'll have a second ago.
Sounds good. We will play a War-Tomb Herald, pitching a Figment of Protection.
That's awkward.
Floating 1 resource.
Give the Tunic on turn 1? Probably not. Reset. If I just let you do your thing, probably send another Herald for 5 to 7 damage, so I'm looking at 12. Probably get a Figment, flip it, and attack with it. So 16 damage if I do nothing. Problem is you probably have another Herald, so you're gonna get a Figment no matter what. It's just a matter of how much damage I want to take. I'll just block for 3.
Take 4.
Take 4.
This will go into Soul. We'll go grab a Figment. Really would have liked the Figment of Protection. We'll grab Tenacity.
Okay.
Next one's going to gain Dominate. Jordan Barris. How's it going, Jordan?
I know that guy.
I know that guy. So my thought process here is I've got another big tack coming in, so just leak as much possible damage.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. It's the wrong one. I mathed it wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. We do want Erudition. So what is the ceiling like if I pop Halo right now? So that comes in, we get a Ponder token. Hello, Dad. How are you doing tonight? That pops in. We have a pretty tall ceiling if we pop our Halo right now. But it's not where we actually want it. So I think we just come in with the Herald of Triumph, floating the 1 resource. So what we got is Herald of Triumph coming in for 2 costs, coming in for 7. Attack action get -1 while defending this turn, and attack -1 power. When it hits, put into Soul. Taking 7 damage. That's going to go into Soul. We do want to grab another Figment.
I'm gonna load a Falcon Wing while you're doing that.
Yeah. We'll grab a Ravages. Just to do 1 more damage to you. And then we are going to flip the Erudition.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we might even flip Ravages. How is everybody else doing tonight? Good chunk of people hanging out. So we got that. We're going to flip Ravages. Ravages does what? When the Second Archangel of Ravages attacks, you may banish a card from your hero soul. If you do, deal 2 arcane damage to any target.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's a good draw my card. These are going to go back down. I've got a Ponder trigger. So end of turn. That goes there. And we've got draw up and pass. And we did 12 damage you turn 1. Turn 0.
Your Ponder's gone?
Yep. Turn 0. I'm okay with that.
That you are.
Big damage.
Falcon Wing at you.
Falcon
For
Wing.
3 go again.
3 go again. We're gonna block 3.
Main Rangers.
So coming over the top for 2 currently. Yeah. So we will let pop or create a spectral shield.
This one too.
Pop this too.
That how that works.
I tried. Actually no. I can have that pop and not pop the wave.
Sure.
So it just kills that. Because it's plenty.
I'm gonna close chain.
Yep. Taking no damage yet.
It's out here.
Yeah, get it out of here.
Play through, okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We're doing it.
2, 3.
Draw 3. Feels pretty good. Big turn so far already.
Why is my pitch weird?
Played Falcon Wing. Cost 0.
I have 2 floating,
3
right?
Refine. You're loading that currently, so now you have 1.
Floating? Okay.
Misordering it.
Let's put a red bolt and shot in, choosing +1.
Okay.
We're gonna shoot for 7.
We're sitting at how many cards in hand?
3. And then no pitch.
They're all arrows. We're gonna go no block on this.
No reactions.
We're gonna crack the wave.
Take 6.
Getting a spectral shield. Yeah. It's not great.
Okay, I'm gonna take the reload trigger.
Yep.
Face down. Yep. Bolt and shot. Coming for 6. Sorry, 5.
We'll block 5.
Okay.
Feel good.
And then I will activate Voltaire for the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Choosing +1. Shooting for 8.
Block 1 takes 7.
Alright, you're down to 3.
Yep.
I'll end Heat Seeker trigger, putting in a red Chilling Ice Vein. And you have a card in hand and a card in arsenal.
Yep.
Alright, let's see what you got.
We are going to pitch 2 to the Prism. Banish a card. To create a Figment.
Banish a card from Prism, Soul, Awaken target Figment. Okay.
Move against it.
That's not good.
Not good.
That's not good at all. Tick up Tunic.
He's got it all.
We are going to activate Voltaire. Oops.
In response.
Okay.
ALS. We'll time walk you.
Okay. I will put a Falcon Wing in.
Yep.
We'll shoot.
Sounds good. So ALS makes him target me. ALS, his next attack has to target it, and when it attack, it just auto stops his turn. So, turn. I can't even pay for the attack. Your turn.
All right. Tick up Tunic. We're at 3. I'm going to play a pre-med.
Yep. Not feeling so great this game.
Activate Tunic to get a resource. Activate Voltaire, putting in an Endless Arrow with Go Again.
Yep.
Shooting for 7. On hit goes back to hand, and I make a Ponder token.
Block 3.
Pass.
We'll let the angel take the other 4.
Okay.
So we block that fully out.
Three cards left. You're at 3. Shoot the Ice Vein, pitching an Ice Vein. Coming in for 5.
Block 4. I'm sorry, 3.
Block for 3. So 2 coming through right now?
Yep.
Take 2.
Yep.
Trigger the Ponder.
Yep.
And then, sorry, I guess before you take the damage, I'm going to snap it.
We're gonna respond also.
Okay.
Breaking your halo.
Okay.
So if it's a light card, draw a card. Putting a Ultra in. Spending the one, drawing a card.
Okay. Are you going to... Oh, you put in an Ode? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense because it doesn't block.
Doesn't block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Activate. Choose +1. Come in for 5.
Block 3. Take 2. 9.
Yeah, I mean, both decks seem very explosive. And, like, whoever gets their big turn first is probably going to win.
I think there's more to this deck than what I'm
Probably. It seems
playing.
broken.
Yeah,
Like,
it seems absolutely
but,
insane.
like, Lexi, like, if you see a 3 of a kind, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's just
it's
nuts.
disgusting.
I'm excited to actually build this deck and play with this deck. We don't play Blitz enough though to like really explore this deck much.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be sad, but it's super exciting, super fun new hero from the new set. Definitely enjoyed those games.
Well, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, we are going to be playing Dash versus Chain. So we will see you guys in a few minutes.
I swear you can call me a loser.
We are back. Rob's just finishing setting up a couple little key things. So we're gonna play against some more Blitz. With skirmishes coming up, figured we'd play some Blitz tonight. We're gonna play a classic Chain vs. Dash. So with the new sideboard cards, Dash and Chain both get a little more build to them. So Dash gets to explore the whole hybrid list a little bit more than what she did before, where she can bring in the Tekla Pounder or bring in the Induction Chamber and the I'm missing the card. Plasma Purifier.
Yeah.
So we built the Dash to mess with that. Get some. Chain also has some new cards he gets to play with some the equipment. To get some stuff set up here.
So I'm actually interested in testing both versions into you, because like
I would like to try that too.
aggro into Chain, like Dash can race you, but what happens if I just try to let you fatigue yourself?
Yeah.
So
It's the weird thing is it's the same thing on both sides, right?
yeah.
Like a lot of times I fatigue aggro dashes.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start aggro.
Hello, Mom and Dad. How are you guys doing tonight? You guys' live stream go pretty good? I gotta go back and watch it. They had Aubrey in her first video this weekend.
I saw that you posted
Yeah.
a picture. So if we're starting aggro, I want the pounder. How many cards is this?
So you playing Vincent next week?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay, so this is a 45 card list. So the sideboard package really is the 2 purifiers, the 2
And then
injections, and then
Sync blows.
So really, you're over by 1 card.
Bring one of those in for endgame, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Because aggro, you don't want to bring in sync
although-
blows. Purify is pretty good.
You're right, because you don't want to banish.
You don't
this.
want to banish it, yeah.
So we're gonna run it like that.
And then I think when you take those out, you take cards like Max Velocity and High Octane, or not High Octane, but Pulse Wave out, right?
Yeah. You definitely
split.
you want to take reds out because you want your blues late
Yeah.
game for the pistol combo.
So Chain's a classic, Dash is an old school. We don't get to play Chain in CC anymore, so it's always I enjoy playing this. This is my Blitz deck, my personal one that I tend to play when I'm forced to play Blitz. So
Top 8 of the min-max skirmish, right?
74, top 2.
Top 2? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I was
right.
a
You choked in the finals.
So rude, so rude.
You made the worst possible play.
No, we don't get to do this. We don't get to do
I
this.
remember that.
I do too.
Your opponent went
Fair
from having
warning.
0 turn to having like,
Gas. Just absolute gas. I unfortunately don't play Blitz very often. So I hadn't played this deck for like 2.5 months, I think it was, because that was all RTN season, right?
Yeah.
So like we were just getting prepped for RTN, not playing Blitz, ignoring Blitz format completely, getting prepped for that, and we go to min-max. I don't even change the deck from 2.5 months ago. I just pull it out and just start playing, and I'm just doing absolutely amazing. I ended up going like 7-1 or something crazy, or 6-1, I think. I was top seed.
I don't remember. We were in Canada, so I wasn't watching.
That's
it.
right. Yeah, I went like 7-1, lost 1 game the whole day, or 6-1 or something weird. Getting to the finals, and Chain likes to play out of the banish, right? I banished his
Yeah, it was
Refine or
like
something, or
no.
Ghostly
You,
Visit.
you banished a ghostly, but if you didn't do that,
He had
like you could
nothing.
see his hand, and he
Yeah.
had no turn. but you banishing the ghostly gave him a turn, which let him swing back enough that you then had to, I think, block, and then like he had tempo.
You know what's funny too? I'm looking through his attacks, and I'm like, yeah, I'll banish this. He's like, you're banishing Ghostly Visit? I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, interesting. I'm like, oh no, what did I do? I did it. I gave him a card.
So, quick note, I forgot that this technically counts as your 40. So, with the induction chamber, we were at 41 cards,
Oh, okay,
so
so
we
you
do get
pulled
to
it
cut
out.
this and just
Nice.
run a clean like,
aggro.
6-card swap.
Jesus.
So yeah, this is card number 40. So even or odd?
Even, please.
Okay, your choice.
I will go second.
Okay. So we got dogs in here with us.
Dogs fighting.
Interesting hand. It's going to be a bit of a setup turn for us, unfortunately. Let's go pitch Max V to load pistol. High speed impact. Boosting.
Okay.
Boosting a T-bone away.
We'll block 3. Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in for 4.
Coming in for 4. Moxie. Hey.
We'll block 4.
Okay. And then I'm going to play a Spark.
Yeah.
So we're going to find the other Techlo Core,
Just pitching nothing into it.
pitching nothing
So you
into
can
it.
play a Techlo Core for free. And you get to draw a card to end the turn, so you go...
So it would have been my next draw. Yeah, big setup. We could potentially have a huge explosive turn, but
And then ending
let's
turn.
see. Yeah, I get to draw a card.
Yeah. Is anybody even hanging out anymore?
So these are in graveyard. These will go on the bottom. I will draw. We will arsenal that. And then I'll draw 4.
Sounds good. We are going to play a Howl. Pitching a Minnowism. We are going to play a Soul Shackle.
Okay.
Next one's going to go again. Play a Belittle. Coming in for 5, no reveal.
5, no reveal. Sage is still here.
Oh, hi, Sage.
The next attack action play. Okay. This is interesting. I don't play aggro decks, so like I feel like I just don't want to block and then do something bigger on my turn.
What this is telling you is that I have absolutely no hand. Because I didn't reveal the Belittle. The worst thing I can do right now is like crack chest and Rebel.
Hi, Nina. Okay, I'm gonna block the crown. This card sucks, so we are gonna get rid of
That's
it.
fair. The question now is, do I want to push 5 damage? Oh, you're going to take 3 here?
I'm gonna take it.
Reset 2.
Oh, I didn't reset.
Jesus. So are we sure we want to make you the...
Probably not.
Okay.
But you would be worse than
I
that.
would be horrible. It'd be so bad.
Alright, take 3.
The question is, do I want to push 5 damage here now?
With the Rosetta?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're holding a blue then,
Yeah,
so it would be
yeah.
Grasp, Rosetta. I mean, I guess, is it a blue that you want to be playing?
No.
So then probably, because otherwise you're arsenaling it and that's not good.
It's a good card to have.
Is it like a Shadow Averser?
No.
No.
It's the better one. It's the kill card. But we're okay to pitch that. So we're going to pitch a Grass, Critter Enchant, and then
I think that's right.
Rosetta for 1/2/2.
So I'm definitely taking the 1, taking the 2 Arcane,
2 physical coming in.
and I think I'm just going to
You just eat it. No, you eat it. Yeah, you hold it.
I don't know what
Hold
I'm
that for later. And we passed turn.
So I'm at 12, which gross.
It's not that scary.
But this is going to tick down to 1. I'm going to get 2 resources. Oh, you think your hand's good? Cute. We're going to break Goliath Collins.
Yeah.
We're going to play Bios
Yeah.
Update. So we're currently at plus
Sucks.
5.
Sucks.
We are going to play a combustible
Yep.
courier, and we are going to boost it. This is coming in for 5 here, plus 2 here, and then 4. So we're looking at 11 damage. If this hits, my next attack gains plus 3. The next attack I boost to this combat chain. Oh, it's this combat chain.
So
Interesting.
this is 3 so far.
Okay.
It's coming in for 11.
And it's coming in for 11.
It's coming in for 11. Okay. We're gonna block another 2,
4, 5,
then another 2,
6, 7,
and another 2,
8, 9,
and another 2.
10, 11. You got there. Oh, and then
Unfortunately, we have to block 11 here
this ticked down on that.
because we have a all non-attack hand, and we have a block 11 here. Take 3 less later, so I have no cards left.
Yeah.
I'm free with 3 cards in your hand.
This is going to be
It's
gross.
terrifying.
So we're going to close chain.
Yep. Get some blocks back, luckily.
How much block do you have now? 3?
3.
Okay, so we're still going to hit. We are going to activate the Tekla Foundry Heart.
Yep.
So we're going to banish 2.
Yep.
2. They are both Mechanologist cards, so we're going to go up to 3. We're going to use 2 of that, and we are going to come in with a Combustible Courier, boosting away at high octane.
Taking 4.
That's coming in for 4. You're taking it.
Yep.
Perfect. Have you at 16? We're attacking with a high speed impact. I think we are going to boost because then we can pistol you after. This is coming in for 6.
Yep.
Taking 6?
Yep. 7, sir.
Oh, it's plus 3. That's disgusting. Oh my god. 2.
And taking another 2.
And we got you down to 17?
7.
To 7?
Soul Shackle.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Okay. So start of turn, the core will break. You're going to get 2 resources.
I'm sorry, I create a shackle on my turn too.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's going to negative.
Make a huge difference. It might.
Let's go high speed impact. Boosting. Coming in for... That's going to break the pounder. Coming in for 6.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't activate.
I'm going to pay 4 and play a Spark of Genius for 2.
Okay.
We're going to find our second pounder. She's going to come in with 3 counters, and then I'm going to draw a card. And depending on what I draw, I may break the accelerators. Deck's feeling a little
Yeah.
thin.
Can you imagine playing a deck like this full time? Like, it's terrifying, isn't it? Like, fatigue myself within seconds.
I think we're okay with just arsenaling that.
Okay. Giving me breathing room.
I'm going to draw 3.
Shackle.
Yep.
Shackle. 1 hit.
Seems good.
We're going to play a Minimalism.
Okay.
And then we are going to crack a Shackle, giving next one go again. And then come in with Bonding for 4.
I'm at 12. So I'm definitely blocking with the Tekla this time.
Yeah.
I'll take 2.
Okay. We're going to crack our chest.
Okay.
Gain two resources. We are then going to play a rebel.
Okay.
Going 4. Having 2 resources float. And then we are going to play Refine. So we're going to come in with 4, and then this is going to be 3, 4, 5.
So 9 total.
9 total.
Going to 1. I can go to 1. I'm taking the rune chance.
Okay.
I'm going to block with the Teklo Heart again because he broke the chain.
Yep.
And then I'll take 4.
Yep.
I'm at 2.
And then I pass.
And we're going to try to kill you right now. Let's go. You're at 7.
Is Jess back yet?
I don't think so. Okay, let's go blue throttle, boosting.
Boosting.
1 resource, trigger the pounder. This is coming in for 6.
Just the throttle. We're going to block 5. Take 1.
Take 1. I'm going to close chain.
Yep.
We are going to...
What deck are you building, Sage?
Oh, I did my math wrong.
So it ain't so.
That's awful. Yeah, I guess we're still going to do it. Activate the Tekla Foundry Heart. Max V in a 0 to 60. Get 2. I was off by 1 resource. I'm so bad at this game. I didn't even need to activate the heart. I don't play aggro decks.
Fatiguing yourself for free?
Oh, man. We're coming for 6.
Black 2, take 4. Yeah, Sage, I really enjoy it.
Alright.
So 2 hits.
Okay.
I'm at 2 life. Start by cracking a shackle.
Okay.
Play a Shadow Archer for 2.
So I have to block.
Close the chain. We will play a Captain Skull.
Okay.
1 cost or less is going to gain +2.
Okay.
And then we're going to play a Bounding Demigod, so we don't kill ourselves with the Blood Dead. Coming in for a total of 5. He's going to get +2 and +1.
Yeah, that's not bad. Unfortunate, because I have a non-blocking card in my hand.
Oh no!
So we're blocking 6.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to pass turn.
So the question is, do I play this or do I rip a card from your hand with the pistol? I think I have to take a card from your hand, because if you banish 4 and go in with a 4-card hand, it's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll load pistol and then shoot for 2.
We'll block 2.
Okay.
Real easy block. No creepers. some hit.
Those are some hits.
Those are hits. That kills me. I'm playing Art of War.
Okay.
Choosing Banish and Banish and go again.
Okay.
Banishing a Shrill, drawing 2. That was the greediest play I could have ever played.
But did it pay off?
Come in for 3. Crack a Shackle.
Okay.
2. Two.
No arcane.
No arcane.
No go again.
No go again. Good game.
So, I thought I was going to throw that game away. So the turn that I did the throttle,
You did throw that game away. I played greedy at the end there.
I had... This was my hand. And I miscounted. I thought I was going to be able to go throttle, Teklo Heart, and then Zipper hit payload.
Did you count? Yeah.
I should have just played the 0 to 60. This would have gone to 4, and then we would have been able to go 5, 6.
Yeah.
So I messed that up.
Dash is scary.
Dash is pretty scary. Let's try the aggro version one more time,
Yeah.
and then we'll switch it up.
You're going first this time? I'm going first.
Um,
I'm going first.
Okay, you went first last time, but okay.
No, I didn't. Did I? No, you
I
did.
rolled a 2, and
Yeah, and I made you go first.
yeah, and you shackled. No, wait, did you? I don't remember.
Hit the reset. Shut up.
Sage, is Nina going to be coming on Sunday?
We could use that free win from her.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nina. Don't beat me up, please.
That's rude.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a jerk.
I'm going to pair you into Ronin round 1.
I hate you. I wouldn't be that terrified. I have 2 Oasis in the deck now. And AB4. Technically, or AB3 Spell Void 2.
No, sorry. I'm gonna pair you into me round
Okay.
1, and I'm
I
gonna
know
bring
you-
Fatigue Yoshi.
Yeah. I want to go home.
Dallas requested that I play that deck again.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking of?
I have no idea.
Play Lexi.
Honestly, like Dash is
Dash is
kind of
dude.
nuts.
Dash is if you don't
But
play
Lexi
Dash.
felt really good too. Like, there's a lot of strong blitz decks. I think Jess wants to take a side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay, so who's going first? You're going
I'm going first.
Neither of you are going. That's
We're going to pitch one
lame.
in to create a grasp. We're going to create a shackle. And we're going to arsenal and pass.
okay. Interesting. You can go for like a really greedy setup play here.
Before you play anything, can I check the top card of my deck so that I know what it's going to ban it?
No.
Pretty please?
It's very interesting. I think I'm going to play a 0 to 60 boosting, coming in for 5. Banished a blue T-bone.
We're going to no block that.
I'm gonna no block that.
No blockaroonies.
Okay. I'm gonna close chain.
That's my hero.
I'm going to activate Teklo Heart. 1 courier and a high speed impact. I'll make 2. I'll play a payload for 6.
We are going to no block that as well.
I'm going to pop these.
Interesting.
I'm going to play a Teklo Core.
Bold move, Cotton. Where's the snack? What snack?
There you go.
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Okay. Anyways, so my turn. We're going to shackle. Read what Jeremy just said in Discord, by the way. Always shackled and invert existence.
Okay, that's not bad.
Not a bad. I like that one sitting there. Because if he fatigues me, Lee, I auto lose. You can't play Husk into decks that can fatigue you.
My Discord thing weird.
And Jeremy said that he pummeled Icelander return 2 and they conceded on the spot.
Nice.
I don't know.
Do your parents like
I don't know
the,
if they or something in one shot.
your parents like the spicy lettuce? Are they a fan of the
No.
the wacky tobacco?
They're acting like it, aren't they? A little bit of double sauce. All right. Anyways, that was my job back in the day. We're gonna start with a Plunder Run from Arsenal.
That's a good card.
It's a good card. +3, so we're gonna get better than your Pounder.
Yeah.
But Lee, here's the problem. If you're watching right now, watch until the next game, and I'll show you the exact reason why this is an issue. Just bear with me on that one. We are going to play the Soul Shackle.
Mm-hmm.
Give it the next one go again. And we're going to play a Ghostly Visit. Coming in for 7 damage on hit, draw a card.
7 damage.
I think I need to sneeze. So Lee, basically, the ordeal is that Dash now has options to play Plasma Purifier, Induction Chamber. She can fatigue anybody in the matchup. Yes, Chain can get through it, and most likely could, but if he has a bad turn, he just auto loses. And if he forces a Husk into Banish early and has to sit on it for turns while she just continuously 2-pops you, it's just bad. You're going to take 1,
I'm gonna take 1.
and I'm going to draw a card.
Yep.
Okay. Absolutely gut-wrenching punished. We're going to play a Shadowverser, Vanishing and Pounding Demigod.
Okay.
Coming in for 2, go again. Yep. We are going to play Bounding Demigod for 4. No go again. No go again.
No blocks.
Okay. And then we're going to activate Creepers.
Okay.
Spending 1. To play Rebel.
Yep.
At instant speed. Oh, we missed one of these earlier, so this is going to be 5. Or you just took it?
Yeah.
Coming in for 4. And 2 and 2. Total of 8 damage coming in now.
So we're
This
taking the
is
6 arcane.
a Chain Wilding turn.
And then the 2 physical from the sword. I think we were going to use the Temple Thunder.
Yeah, I think you do there. Yeah, the Ursa draw was nuts. Just absolute nuts. I'm going to take 1.
So 8 all.
8 all.
Start a turn. Teklo Core. It's going to net me 2 resources. I'm going to use one of them to put a counter on the Plasma Pistol. Then I'm going to play a Spark of Genius. With another core. And then I'll pass.
That's good. No hits. No whammies. We're going to play an Art of War. Choosing Banish and +1. Pitching a Riftbind, banishing a Bounding Demigod, drawing 2. We're going to play a Minnowism.
Okay.
And we're going to play a Bounding Demigod from Arsenal. This is our Banish. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 total. With, oh, I'm sorry. Before that, Crack and Shackle. 6 go again.
I'm going to block for 5. I'm going to trigger the crown.
Yep.
Bottoming this guy.
Alrighty, and you're at 8 currently?
Yeah, take 1 here.
Yep. We're gonna crack our chess piece.
Okay.
Getting 2 resources. Closing chain. I'm gonna leave the Art of War there. And we are going to play Rebel. Gaining 4 rune chance.
Mm-hmm.
Spend 1. Come in for 4, 2, 2. And then we're going to spend our last 1 to play invert.
You got it.
Yeah. Killing you with the rune chance. Arcane damage.
This is basically just...
It's just a race.
As
Yeah,
much of
it's a
yeah.
race. It's this is like one of the biggest racing matchups. Like who gets there first and who gets to go first or second. Like whoever's blocking first loses.
Alright, let's try the defensive package.
I'm gonna leave my deck exactly the same. Like I don't know you're playing that. Lee, are you still here?
So I think
Alpha
the max
Clash
V's
just falling back there.
definitely...
Max V's and Pulse Wave Harpoons come out for sure.
I was thinking the BIOS updates too.
Yep. Yeah.
I think you want all your 2 for 6s.
He's swapping it over to Fatigue Dash.
So this is 6 card equipment, and you get 6 cards for sideboard. The only other thing that I'm thinking is like maybe you want a blocking arm piece.
Yeah. Like
But
the
then it's
galvanic
like-
bat.
You get to run 1 Synchro?
Yeah, it's not worth it.
I don't know. Yeah, probably not. But
Pulse Wave does not stay in when you're going into defensive mode. You don't have enough, like the other options that come out aren't worth it. Pulse Wave you're never gonna play unless you've got a 2-block in there or non-block.
yeah, I think I want everything else in the
Pounders maybe. I mean blue
deck.
pounder.
No, you want
pounders.
blues.
Yeah.
We're just gonna try to turtle up and
You don't have enough slots to play that, Lee, unfortunately. Turtle time. Unfortunately, Chain has enough strength that it can get through.
go to roll. I'll go first.
You always choose even, I always choose even. It's just a matter of who rolls. Oh.
Okay. I'm not hopeful that this is going to work, but it's worth testing.
Who's going first?
I'm going first.
Okay. You have to really be patiently. Defensive Kasai is really hard to get through.
Pitch to load.
Yep. I'm just glad I'm not playing this in the skirmish.
Attack for 2.
Block 2.
Good we go again.
Yep.
It's the last resource to load. Pitch to load.
Didn't you already load this?
You can do
Oh
it
yeah,
as
you can do it as
well.
money. Just once per turn action. Gotcha.
Yep.
That's pretty hot. I forgot.
Pay
Reset
2.
life. Sucks at this game.
I'm gonna play a pounder,
Yep. Really?
and then I'm gonna arsenal.
We'll see Sunday. I'm between 2 decks currently, and Chain is not it. As weird as that is. Alrighty. We're going to start with a belittle. Revealing Abounding Demigod. Going to grab a red Minnowism.
Okay. If I'm trying to fatigue you here, do I want to bring in the Viziertronic?
No.
Rosetta? Probably not.
Oh, maybe.
No, I think you... We'll try it without it. I think you might fatigue yourself faster than...
I said, Lee, I'm not sure what I'm going to play yet.
I don't even know what I'm going to play.
I'm between 2 decks currently. And it's not, Chain is not one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We will then crack a Soul Shackle. Play a Minnowism.
Okay.
Chain. Play a Riftbind for 6. Go again.
6.
And then we will finish the turn with the Rosetta. 2 and 2.
I think I'm going to take the 2 and 2.
Yes. Did I show you that TikTok video with the kid and the tarantula? I think that's the one I showed you at work where I was crying.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff breaks me. Just absolutely breaks me. Cool. And we will Arsenal pass.
Okay. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I shouldn't have played that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get use out of it after I get rid of my sync blows. Let's go ahead and attack with the plasma pistol for 2.
We're going to 1 card block that.
Take 1?
Yep.
Give it a go again.
Yep.
Oh, not me. You. I'm going to pitch a core. And we are going to go counter. And then I will play a zipper hit, no boost. For 5.
Oh, no boost.
No boost.
No block.
Do I boost? Because even if I had a sync here, my turn is done anyways.
Yeah.
I am going to boost. Hit another Techno Thunder.
So 8. I think we blocked.
Plus 2, so 7.
6. 7. Block 2, take 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I showed Rob and a couple other coworkers that video, and I was crying in the middle of work. It's great. Soul Shackle.
Yep.
Belittle. Great. Awesome hit. Phenomenal. That's okay, though. We're going to create a Soul Shackle. Playing a Soul Reaping. Banishing a Bounding Demigod.
Okay. And that gets you a resource?
Gains me a resource.
Block for 6.
We are going to... We're going to spend 1 resource to activate our creepers. Going super wide here. Playing a Modern Skies at instant speed.
Okay.
So we're going to gain an extra action point by playing this since it already has Go Again on it. Satisfy the non-attack to play Bounding. We will then... Not doing what I wanted to do. Play the Bounding for 4 on hit, create a rune chant.
I'm going to block for 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to trigger the crown. Let's bottom this guy.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. We are then going to crack our chest piece. Give him 2 resources. Back down to 1. Gonna close the chain. We're gonna play a rebel.
Okay.
Going to 4.
Yep.
Spending 1. Rosetta 4/2/2.
So we're going to AB 3 at least. We'll AB 2 more. So take 1 Rosetta ping and then 2 Rosetta damage.
Yep. And I will pass turn.
Okay. On my turn, I will just shoot you for 2.
We'll block 3.
Sounds good. Back to you.
Shackles?
Did you not shackle last turn?
Yeah, a little.
Isn't this your 3rd turn? Or no?
No.
Oh, your 2nd turn?
I shackled last turn too.
Okay.
Yeah. Shackle every turn, baby. Alright, so we hit a ghostly. We will spend 2 to create a rune chant. Crack a shackle.
Okay.
Spend 1 to play ghostly visits. Coming in for 1 and 4.
Take the 1 arcane.
Keeping creepers.
Block and take 1.
We will then spend 1 to play another ghostly.
No go again.
No Go Again.
No resources floating. We'll go ahead and block and take 1.
Yep. Pass turn. Go ahead.
We'll attack for 4. I'm going to boost. Hit a 0 to 60. This is coming in for 6. 6 go again.
We will block for 2. Dropping this. Drawing and pass. Taking 4.
Little arsenal.
Sounds good. 3 shekels. Blue-red minnow and a unhallowed. Play a shadow.
Okay.
Banishing a unhallowed.
For 2.
2. Go again.
I'll just block with the Tekla heart. Take 1.
Sounds good. We will close the chain. Create a shackle. play Shadow Puppetry.
Okay.
And pitch one to play in Hallowed Rites. So it's coming in for 4. I can put a non-attack Shadow into 5.
Right.
5. Sorry, 5. Do not have one yet.
Block
Block
6.
6. Did I create a shackle before this one? I did. I don't create a shackle until after.
Okay.
Sorry. Close the chain, create a shackle. Shadow Puppetry gives go again. Now. And then I play the last in hollow. Coming in for 4.
Pick one.
Yep. And then goes out at 2 and 2.
I think I have to take 2 and 2.
Okay. This is not scary at all for me.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great. Pistol, shoot.
Block 1.
Take 1,
Yep.
and then I'll pass.
Shackles. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. 4. I haven't hit a single shackle yet, have I? 1. I hit 1.
You hit 1.
I hit 2 Outer Wars that turn. A little. Let's triple check something. 1, 2. It might not be the right color. Take care. Thank you for stopping in.
Have a good night.
Little? No reveal.
Block.
Yep. We're gonna spend 1 to creepers.
Okay.
And 2. Play Tome.
Okay.
Draw 1. Draw 2. No resources floating. We will. Crit Shackle. Play Captain's Call. Give me +2. The chunks.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the chonkers. Oh, look at that chunks. Hi. You look so pretty.
This is Moxie. She's just a baby.
Oh, the chonkers. Oh, the chunks. I know. I can't help you, Dad. I can't help it. Oh, good.
She'll be the stream mascot.
There you go.
Captain's Call Bounty.
Yep. Coming in for 4.
4. Still have 2 cards left. Any pitch floating?
None yet.
Okay. I gotta go back.
Oh,
I gotta go back.
oh no.
Oh my goodness. No blocks. Reactions?
Oh my god. Wrong bite.
Let's see, boy. If you died on stream, our numbers would probably be
Just
the same.
skyrocket. Just skyrocket. Good night, guys. Thank you. Alright. How many cards in hand?
2. And now there's dog hair everywhere.
Everywhere. We'll just Rosetta. 2 and 2. Yeah.
Let's AB1, take one, and then block.
Pass turn. Creepers blow up.
I'm just passing back.
4 and 5. 3 cards left. It's possible.
It's possible. Oh my goodness, bring me your toy.
2 hits.
She just dropped her bone at my feet. I know you want to play.
Play a howl.
Oh, Evie has to get a tooth removed? Yeah, that's expensive because they have to put them under for that and like jacks up the prices. That sucks.
Floating one resource.
You're 9.
Play a puppetry.
Almost.
Play a Shadow Urser.
Going for 6.
So this is coming in for 6 on hit. Banish top card of deck and
There's
okay,
no-
cool. We will create a Soul Shackle.
Yep.
Float the chain. Bounding for 4.
Ugh. Take 1.
Mm-hmm. Cards in hand.
1. Yeah, you got it.
So that's going to create 4, and then we will come in for 4 and 6.
So honestly, not that far.
It's not far. I didn't see a single Art of War though.
Yeah.
I saw no power cards. Like
I mean, that's the variance of you
Yeah.
banishing cards. But I think playing the Pounder was wrong. I don't know if the sideboard slots are enough. Hard to say.
why is it doing that out of nowhere?
I don't know. Yeah, I think against Chain, it's probably better to just
Aggro out, yeah.
But I do think that this package is good, and I think it's really good into like Kasai.
Yeah.
And then if Fatigue Yoji becomes a thing, which like people were already trying it before, like I feel like this would counter that pretty hard. So I think it might still be worth it. I just don't think this is a matchup for it.
It's fair.
Yeah. But it is 8:40. I feel like we played a good amount of games.
Yeah, we got a lot of games in tonight. We got a good amount. Unfortunately, we had audio issue early, so if you do go back and watch the early issue, that happened. We'll have to figure that out.
Otherwise, next week we will probably play CC just to head into the Nat season. Don't know what we're going to be playing yet. Maybe... I think I want to revisit Icelander. I know we played it last week, but with Rhea winning twice on it, back to back, that might be good to bring back on.
Sure.
I don't know what the second deck will be, though.
I also want you to start exploring Vincent.
That could be good.
So I have it. It's ready.
Yeah.
So otherwise, thank you all for stopping out, watching continuously week by week. We really appreciate it. I know we're just playing for fun right now, but I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Yeah, we appreciate the support.